Hi. I want to apologize in advance. I've been very caught up with work and school that I forgot to print out the speech, but like a good millennial, I have an app for that. So, like the intro said, my name is Kennedy Hernandez. I'm 23 years old. I graduated from Bishop Ward's class of 2014. It sounds like a long time ago. But it's been 5 years since I've graduated from Bishop Ward, and I spent 4 years in these walls, and every time I walk back into the building, I can see all the memories etched into the walls. And I can almost feel myself falling back into my familiar pattern. I remember which locker was mine, and I can also remember what classes I used to go to. Those 4 years went by very quickly, and now that I'm in the adult world, I sometimes miss being back in high school. As donors, I know that at this point you've heard a litany of thank yous, and we have this whole night dedicated to all the good that you're giving to these students. But as an alum, I want to give a different perspective. I didn't grow up in the best of areas. I'm not sure what area everyone here is from, but where I'm from, it's not always a safe or peaceful place. It can make a kid grow up a little too fast. But when I was here, Bishop Ward was like a safe haven. When I was coming to school here, my biggest concern was what I was going to wear during dress down day, or when I was going to start dress shopping for prom. I wasn't scared all the time. I had my guard down, and I felt safe. I was able to grow up at my own pace. And in other schools, I know it's not always like that. There's not enough teachers, and there's too many kids trying to act like adults. And for many of us, I know that Bishop Ward was the first place where someone would told us that they thought we could make it in college. And as a kid, I probably didn't notice any of this, but as an adult, I know that I would not have been the person I am today without coming to Bishop Ward. And I'm thankful for everyone who let me be a kid. And even now, 5 years later, Bishop Ward is still a special place for me. And before the night ends, I do want to make sure that all the donors here know how big their impact is. Because it's more than just donations for a child to go to high school. It's an investment that never stops giving. I do keep up with a lot of my friends from Bishop Ward. I know some are in law school, others are in nursing school, and I know a lot are in business school right now. These are occupations that don't only help us individually, but also allow us to give back to the community in big ways. And I know a lot of that wouldn't have been able to happen without the donors. Every amount given here not only helps the school and the students, but the community around us too. And on a personal level, I know that Bishop Ward is still a home. It's been a long time since I've come to class here, but I still jump at every opportunity to come back here and help. And I may not be the same 18-year-old who left here. I've had my fair share of adventures and heartaches. But this school has always and will always be a home for me. And again, I would like to thank everyone who was here and made all of this possible. Thank you.